Norm, whenever I come out to see you, you're working too hard. What's going on here?
Well, I'm out here with the blackberries, Judy. I tell you, we've got a mess. It seems to occur every time in the fall of the year. All the sugars flow up, and at the fall, when it's time to pick them for the pies, I get rid of them and I take out the old machete, but it just doesn't seem to work well.
Is there a better thing to do this time of year instead of doing a machete to take care of blackberries?
There are. At this time of year, it's a great time of year to get rid of them. And we have a couple products here that we'd like to show you.
Right.
One of them is the Image product by Lily Miller. It's a blackberry brush killer concentrate, and you simply mix it with water, and you can spray it. You have a backpack sprayer or a hose end type sprayer you can use. As Trichopure. It's the same chemical that they use in one of the another good product that's on the market called Crossbow. It's very similar to the same thing, and the consumers can use this, break it down the way they want it. And there's another way you can do it too. If you, for instance, have cut some of these blackberries.
Like you have.
We have, or cut those. You want to get them down to the base,
to
the ground, and then you can actually just pour this directly from the bottle into a little coffee can, take a little foam paintbrush, and simply dab over the top of freshly cut. And that way it'll get in before that has a tendency to what called heal over.
Right. And this really is a good time to do that because they're starting to die down and they'll really take that product right back into the roots and do a better kill than doing it in the spring.
That's right, because what happens with the blackberries is the sugars are coming out to force the blossoms and the fruit. And as the sugars go out, some of the other chemicals you try to apply in the early spring are not translocated down into the plant. Trichopure will do that, and the blackberry brush and the Image product will do the same thing. And this is the type of the year that the sugars are going back into the ground, so that does take the chemical back with them.
It really helps make it a smaller job for us instead of being such a big job.
Yeah, and it can be a big job. But there's a couple other ways you can do it. You can also use the hose end applicator.
I'll hold that.
So if you have an area that you can take your hose out to your backyard, you simply just attach it to the hose and it'll pre-dilute it and just simply spray it on a warm day. I know it's been a little bit wet the last few days, but we're going to have some clearing over the next few weeks. So you can go out and apply that right now. And then if you have some areas that like this that you don't want to carry a hose, there is, if you have, like I say, if you've cut them off at the ground, you can simply take this little product right here, attach it, and then spray right to the ground where you've cut off those fresh blackberry stalks, and it'll work the same way.
Really, you guys make it so easy because there's different application uses of all these different products, and we don't have to work so hard to do this part either.
You don't have to work so hard, and I don't have to use a machete.
Right. Well, you can find these products in any of your local independent garden centers. Well, thank you so much.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for coming out.